What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Dev, and today, man, you already know what time it is, man. Y'all know what we do in the summertime. We get out on these twos and we go have a blast. But as you see, Mama's bike behind me, my Gixxer behind me, which both of those bikes were ridiculously filthy a minute ago. These bikes are filthy. Dang, these front ends are super dirty. All these bugs on here. What in the world? Dang. But your boy just got them cleaned up, so now as you see, they looking like brand new bikes. Got my boy Jay back here, you know. Got 1, 2, 3 hogs back in the ground. Whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I guess more to come. I gotta snake you guys, you know. Why is that Road Glide CVO in my garage? Look at me. Why is another Street Glide in my garage looking good? Hey, stay tuned, man. Future videos, stay tuned. Subscribe if you have not already, but we about to go kick it on these sport bikes and got the GoPro set up, so you already know y'all out here with us. All right, y'all, we about to set out for this ride, man. About to set out for this ride. Feel good to jump out, as always. Had to do it for the kids, y'all. The kids wanted to hear that bad boy bark a little bit. That'd be the funnest when you a kid and you hear a motorcycle. Oh my god. Not even gonna lie. So I am about to snake y'all. Them bikes in the garage. Y'all, if you've been following the channel, you know whose bikes those are. If you haven't been following the channel, you need to go back and watch some old videos so you'll know whose bikes those were. But that's my dad's bike, the silver one, and my dad's best friend, who's basically my uncle, Angelo. That was his orange and gray CVO. But not even gonna lie, when they pulled up a minute ago to the crib, man, I was that little kid running to the window. I was like, who is that? Come to find out it was them. But yeah, man, we out rolling, man. We headed up to Cleveland. About to go get some ice cream. I know we just passed the ice cream spot, but sometimes your boy can be a little bougie. And, you know, I like what I like. So we headed up to Cleveland, which is about 35 minutes away. More like 10 minutes away on these bikes. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, we about to head up that way, man. And I'll see y'all, I guess, in a second when we hop on the E. So we have made it to the highway, y'all. We are about to head up to Cleveland, man. Like I said, go get some grub real quick, a little ice cream. Mama already made us some delicious dinner, so we good on the food. But about to go get some ice cream on the way up here, man. We probably are about to ride past Quaker Steak and Lube because it is Wednesday night, and I'm curious to see if bike night is gonna be back in full effect this year. I so hope it is, man. It gives us something to do on Wednesdays that gets everybody together. Everybody be excited to just ride up to something. So I'm so hoping it's back jumping, man. But living life, man, living life. It's crazy, man. Passing them kids a minute ago, it just made me think about something. It's sad, but a lot of people would like to be out living the life of their dreams, but for whatever reason, they don't make living their dream life a priority. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to live your dream, it has to be a priority in your life. It has to be. Yeah, it has to be. It has to be a priority. I'll let them pass me. Like in my life, man, there's no other way I would have it, y'all. There's no point in waking up every day and not living your dream. There's just not. You can stay asleep if you want to live an average life, a boring life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want something in this life, you gotta go get it, man. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. I find this very sexy, y'all, how mama up here leading this back. Up here riding like she been riding for years. Alright, y'all, don't ask who this random dude is because I have no idea. But we about to do 5 things where if you ain't living your dream life today, this is what you can do to get there. So, since this is a motorcycle based channel and I know a lot of y'all like bikes, let's say your goal is to get a motorcycle next summer, right? I'm saying next summer because one of the first things we gotta do is get rid of this microwavable success, right? The sad reality is stuff does not happen overnight. Living your dream life is not gonna magically appear overnight. If you wanna live the dream, it takes time, right? So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta set the goal. Oh, dude, running a little bit. But yeah, you gotta set the goal, man. If you wanna live a dream, if you wanna get the bike, decide that you're gonna get the bike. Write it down somewhere. Say by next summer, I'm gonna have me a bike. That's just what it is, right? After you set the goal, number 2, man, you gotta hang out with people who gonna help you get there. Yeah, number 2, you gotta hang out with people who gonna help you get there, man. If you're trying to get a bike, hang around people who have bikes. They might know some things that you don't know. They might know some different types of finances. They might know the best place. Dang, that dude's wheel bouncing up and down. That bike unsafe. Okay, mama over there, we see you, girl. We see you. But they might know some things that you don't know about bikes. So if your goal is to get a bike, hang around people who have bikes. This same rule applies for anything in life, though. If your goal is to get money, you need to hang around people with money. If you hanging around all broke people who don't have nothing, then you ain't gonna have nothing. But if you hang around people who getting money, who making investments, who working solid jobs, who starting businesses, who running successful businesses, most likely you're gonna be doing that stuff too. So hang around the people that have the goal that you're trying to get. Now number 3 is simple. You gotta stay positive. Now I say you gotta stay positive because the sad reality is, on this journey to success, man, and whatever goal you're going after, the sad reality is it's not easy. It is very difficult. And on the difficult times, it's easy to get negative. It's easy to say, man, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get that bike. Or I knew I was going to be broke next summer just like I am this summer. Like, no. You got to believe, man. I follow this YouTuber, man, and I gained so much inspiration from this dude. He goes by the name of Mr. Organic. A lot of you guys have probably seen his content before. But one thing that dude does that I highly respect is he manifests the life that he wants. He decides what he wants. He hangs around people who can help him get him there. And he's always staying positive. Because the truth is, it don't always look like it's gonna happen, y'all. The life that I'm living right now, the way that I feel when I wake up, the moves that I'm able to make, to be honest, a lot of times, it didn't look like it was gonna look like this, y'all. And that's because success is a marathon, man. It's not a sprint. A lot of times we think, man, if I go hard for one day, I'm gonna make my dream life a reality. Whereas no, a good day turns into a good week, and a good week turns into a good month, and good months turn into good years, man. So the reality is, you gotta stay positive on this journey because it's a marathon, man, and it's gonna knock you down, man. Life is gonna knock you down sometimes, but you gotta know how to get back up. Now, number 4 is you have to stop doing what everybody else does. This is one that a lot of people struggle with, and here's the reason why. A lot of people will see their friend go out and get a new car, and they'll be like, man, how much you paying? And their friend will tell them, and they'll be like, what? Man, I'm about to give me one too. And they don't understand that at that point they hustling backwards, right? Because if you say your goal is to get a bike next year, you know you're gonna need some room on your debt to income ratio, right? If you're financing it. So if you go get that new car, there goes all the room. So now on Wednesday night, instead of being out there kicking it with us, you at home sitting in your driveway looking at your new car like, man, why did I go out and get this when my goal was to be out here on 2 wheels? Or your goal was to get in your bag, your goal was to get some money, but that new car is taking all your money, man. You looking rich, you looking like you got the bag, but really you ain't got nothing. So number 4 is simple. It's very simple. I'm not saying it's easy. It's not easy to do, but it's simple. Number 4 is don't do what everybody else does. If you see everybody out doing something, you know, a lot of people out here driving in brand new cars. You know, a lot of people like them $40,000, $50,000 cars. I don't know if you know this, but that's a $1,000 car payment. I can tell you that I own multiple properties, and 2 of my properties' mortgages combined don't even come up to $1,000. So if you're gonna put that much money down on a car payment every month, you should at least have your ducks in order when it comes to other areas in your life. If your money ain't right, don't be going out and making no foolish decisions, getting no $50,000 car. Get your money right, man. Drive something cheaper. Now, I'm not saying you gotta drive a car cash like Dave Ramsey, although that wouldn't be a bad idea. But do you gotta have a $1,000 car payment? Or would a $250 car payment do you just fine, right? So you can't do what everybody else does, man. Whatever your goal is, man, you ain't gonna get there by copying everybody else. You gotta do your own thing. I hear you, mama, downshifting that bike. Lucky man, y'all. Looking at my fiance riding her bike. I better pay attention to the road. I just had to take a minute to admire that beauty. But number 5, y'all, number 5. Now I got 2 number 5s, man. The first number 5 is don't give up. And that kind of goes with number 3, the staying positive factor, man. Like I said, it's gonna be times on your journey where it's difficult, man. It's gonna be very difficult, but giving up ain't gonna help you get there any faster. So you can't give up on this journey, man. When you decide what it is you want, you gotta go get it. Yeah, giving up ain't gonna get you to your goals no quicker, so you might as well stay in for the course. But my other number 5, man, which is ultimately my most important, is you have to put God first, man. You have to make God number 1. A lot of times, man, you can set a goal and the goal don't even seem real. But it's something about when God is in it, man. There is something about when God is in it. It's just something about it, man. When God is in it, man, there is no limit. It's so true, man. It's so true. I don't care where you are in your life, man. I don't care how messed up you think your situation is. It could always be worse. Always. And I know it's people out there with worse in situations. So with that being said, keep God in your situation. Give him all the glory. And always remember, man, when God is in it, there's just no limit, man. So you got to keep him in the picture, man. You got to put him first. You got to give him glory when you're not feeling good, when you are feeling good, man, because at the end of the day, he's been good. That's a fact. He's been good. So if you do those 5 things, man, you set the goal, you decide what it is you want. You will get that bike next summer. You hanging around people this summer with the bikes, man. You learning from them. You picking things up from them. You know what I'm saying? What if you like, Dave, I ain't got nobody around me that got the bikes. Well, tune into these videos every couple days, man. Tune into these videos. Because I'm exposing y'all to every different walk of type of people on this channel. Y'all seeing everybody. And the one thing in common is that everybody you seeing is winning. So you gotta hang around people who where you wanna be. Number 3, you gotta stay positive because like I said, this journey can be negative sometimes. Number 4, you gotta stop doing what everybody else is doing. And number 5, man, don't give up. Don't do that, but you gotta put God first. Because if he can do it for me, if he can do it for Dom, if he can do it for Jay, he can do it for all of us, man. As y'all saw, a quicker second lube, nothing was going on. Nothing at all, man. Hope bike life come back to life one of these days.